Are you ready for another action-packed year of films? Explosions, car chases, fight scenes. Who doesn't love a good action movie? I'm Olivia from Cineworld, and we're here to go through some of the biggest action blockbusters of 2025. Ready, set, action. First up, we've got Tom Cruise running for his life in the thrilling Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. We were all pinned to our seats in 2023 when Tom Cruise drove a motorbike off a cliff in Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. We get to see the exciting resolution for the hunt for the entity, an all-powerful artificial intelligence that will dictate the fate of everybody on the planet. Cruise's Ethan Hunt is once again joined by Hayley Atwell and Simon Pegg, and S.I. Morales returns as Gabrielle Hunt's nemesis. Longtime fans of the series will also spot a familiar face returning from the original 1996 Mission Impossible movie, William Donlan. Played by Rolf Saxon, the disgraced William gets hijacked from above in that iconic aerial action sequence from the first movie. We can't wait to see what epic stunts Tom Cruise will think up in Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, which hits Cineworld cinemas in May 2025.
You've always been on the right side, brother. I have no regrets. Neither should you. I need you to trust me. One last time.
Next up, the John Wick franchise gets its own spin-off with Ballerina. Keanu Reeves gives way to Ana de Armas, star of No Time to Die, a ballerina turned deadly assassin determined to avenge her father's death. Chronologically, Ballerina takes place between the events of John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum and John Wick Chapter 4. It's directed by Len Wiseman, best known for Die Hard 4, with input from action specialist Chad Stahelski, a stunt performer turned director who worked on all 4 of the previous John Wick films to acclaimed effect. Expect de Armas to kick plenty of butt amid ambitious action scenes involving nightclubs, thugs, and guns. A lot of guns. Let's take a peek.
You will always be weaker. You will always be smaller. You want to win? Improvise. Adapt. Cheat.
Reeves makes an appearance as Wick himself, alongside Ian McShane as Continental Hotel manager Winston. We couldn't be more excited to see what's next for this universe. Join in on the action in June 2025. Are you ready to return to a land that time forgot? Another epic franchise returns next year in Jurassic World Rebirth. Gareth Edwards, director of The Creator and Rogue One, leads this action-packed installment of the T-Rex-sized franchise, which started with the Jurassic Park films and has since continued with the Jurassic World series. Following on from Jurassic World Dominion in 2022, we will be introduced to a host of new characters played by an all-star cast. Marvel's star Scarlett Johansson joins Green Book's Mahershala Ali and Wicked's Jonathan Bailey. But of course, the real stars of the show are the dinosaurs themselves, meaning we should expect plenty of nail-biting scenes featuring some terrifying mega-sized reptiles. Watch life continue to find a way in Jurassic World Rebirth this summer. In October, we're returning to the remarkable digital world of TRON in TRON Ares. Now, this is a series that goes way, way back to 1982, in fact. The original TRON was a trailblazing film in terms of the crazy CGI effects. Well, crazy for the 1980s. Then, TRON Legacy arrived in 2010, and the effects were even better than before. So, what will 2025's installment bring? The new film stars Jared Leto as the computer programmer known as Ares. In a twist on the usual TRON formula, he escapes from the world of simulation into the real world. What will happen when mankind meets a humanoid AI? We'll find out with TRON Ares in autumn 2025. From a digital landscape to a lushly exotic planet, we head to the planet of Pandora in Avatar: Fire and Ash, coming to you in December 2025. This is the third of 5 planned Avatar films from writer-director James Cameron. He's a real film legend. You'll know him as the man behind the previous Avatar films, groundbreaking sci-fi classics like the first 2 Terminator movies, and of course, the romantic disaster epic Titanic. The first Avatar film was immensely successful, ranking as the most financially successful movie of all time. The Way of Water was equally a huge hit, ranking today in the 3rd position of the box office charts. So it's safe to say expectations are high for this one. We don't have much detail on the story just yet, but we do know that Sam Worthington's character, Jake Sully, is once again at the heart of the action. The Marine-turned-member of the indigenous Na'vi will be joined once again by the characters played by Zoe Saldana and Sigourney Weaver. Will Cameron emerge as the king of the box office for a 3rd time? We'll find out in December 2025. And the action thrills don't end there. 2025 is the year Marvel promises to come surging back with its final batch of Phase 5 movies and the inaugural Phase 6 movie. Anthony Mackie steps into the role of Captain America in Captain America: Brave New World, released in February. Here's what we can expect.
Thanks for coming in. Well, thank you for the invite, sir. I have to admit, I'm still getting used to the new look.
They said lose the mustache or lose the election. You and I haven't always agreed in the past, but I want to make another run at making Captain America an official military position.
And if we disagree on how to manage this situation, then what happens?
Work with me, Sam. We'll show the world a better way forward.
In May, Florence Pugh will lead a team of mercenaries in Thunderbolts. Let's meet them.
We're brought up with this belief that there are good guys and there are bad guys.
What's the plan?
This could get messy. But eventually, you come to realize that there are bad guys and there are worse guys and nothing else.
And in July, Marvel's OG family, the Fantastic Four, will return to our screens in the Fantastic Four First Steps. We don't know much about this project yet, but we do know it will feature Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, and Ebon Moss-Backrack as Ben Grimm. For all those DC fans, don't worry. Director James Gunn will be sweeping in with his new take on Superman, starring actor David Corenswet in the title role. We can't wait to discover the origin story of Krypton's most famous son when it hits Cineworld screens, also in July. Love superheroes, dinosaurs, spy movies, or all the above, it's going to be an epic, action-packed year. And you'll want to make sure you've got an unlimited membership so you can see all these films and more in 2025. Don't know about Cineworld's unlimited membership? Find out more by clicking the link, and we look forward to seeing you at Cineworld. If you have any questions about action movies, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching.